Hey, what's happening? This is Tom, NerdRemix.com. Chemical Burn Entertainment is doing a lot of cool things in the genre, releasing a lot of cool movies, and I've gotten to review a lot of them, and they really hit a home run with this. It's an Oregon production, written and directed by a man named Scott Phillips. It's called Crowbar-The Killings of Wendell Graves. Kind of a slasher flick, kind of a thriller, kind of a mystery. It opens with little Wendell being walked home by a friend of his and that friend's mom, and apparently Wendell's moving away. Wendell gets home, can't find Mom and Dad. Lo and behold, Mom and Dad's upstairs. They're being murdered by a guy wearing Carhartts and a big apron, a la Leatherface, and a welding helmet, and he's killing them with a crowbar. He chases Wendell out of the house, and flash forward to a few years. That's what I'm assuming. It doesn't really say that in the movie. And there's an interracial couple. Guy's moving for his job. Wife doesn't like moving out to the sticks. They're moving into Wendell's old house. Weird neighbor smoking a cigar tries to warn him about something. The other neighbor kind of diffuses the situation, and things happen. Alex and Veronica are the couple, and Ronnie has a party that night while Alex is out of town. Some of her at work. Some of her friends come in from out of town, and drinks are had. Flash forward, friends get brutally murdered, and then the mystery deepens. The locals start acting weird, and Alex and Veronica start investigating the history of their house. I won't give anything else away because I want you to watch this film. It's cool. It's definitely worth a rental, maybe even worth a buy. So I'm going to encourage you to check it out. It's a kind of a slasher film, kind of a thriller. Does it set the genre on its head? No, but it's a very good film. And I'm going to run down some reasons why. Very solid script. Some shots kind of linger too long, but I don't think that's the problem of the two leads, who are very strong actors. And sound design in this movie, sometimes indie folks don't spend too much time on that. This is really cool. The sound design and the soundtrack to this movie, they paid attention to detail, and it really works. It's like an extra character in this film. So that's definitely a plus. The two actors, Alex is played by Michael Ray Clark, really cool actor, really has some chops, really brings a lot to the role. And I was really blown away by the woman that plays Veronica, Natasha Timpany. I checked out her IMDb. She doesn't have much of an acting resume, and I'm like, fuck, why? This woman's got actual acting chops, and this being an Oregon production, I don't know what kind of an indie film scene they have up there, but if you're an indie director, fly her in, hire her for your film. She's not the type of person that you normally see in a slasher movie role like this with big plastic boobs and whatnot. She's actually just kind of has an every girl look, and she kind of like the hot chick that your brother works with or something like that, and she brings a lot to the role. She's really got some acting chops. Indie directors, hire her. And they got some really good locations in this movie, some really good shots. The cinematography is excellent. And like I said, it's not an earth-shattering film. It's not going to set the genre on its head. It's not going to redefine the slasher genre. But it's a good, solid, keep your attention film. And like I said, amazing locations. There's like an orchard location they used that I think it was an orchard. It's really cool. Used a good effect. Amazing sound design. There's a few knocks on it. I can't really get behind a killer wearing a welding helmet because you can't really see with those unless you got one of the automatic lens things. And what they keep referring to as the basement is obviously a garage, but hey, that's minor knocks on this film. There, like I said, there is some pacing issues. At parts it gets a little slow. There's a couple shots that are a little corny, but hey, pop up some popcorn, grab some beers, get some friends over and watch this. It's a lot of fun, and it'll keep you watching till the end, which is the hallmark of a good film. It's good storytelling. Scott Phillips did well on this. The acting leads, Michael Ray Clark and Natasha Timpany, hire them. They do very well in this, and Chemical Burn knocked one out of the park on this. Very good film. Crowbar, The Killings of Wendell Graves. I'm Tom. I give it a 7.5 solid out of 10. Support independent cinema. Thanks.